10 people are shot and injured in Florida when an armed suspect opens fire near the set of a French Montana.
Probably French Montana security guard saved his life.
Almost anything is expected to happen at a music video shoot, from firing unreal bullets, artists riding cars like there's an insurance policy on their lives, to wild animals being featured on the set, just to make the video look real. But what went down at French Montana's recent video shoot is definitely not something anyone could have seen coming, not even the rapper himself. Keep watching till the end of this video to see what really happened at French Montana's video shoot. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. French Montana's video shoot incident. It was just supposed to be a regular night of filming for a music video for French Montana and his crew, but everything soon turned to chaos as an unknown individual felt it was the right time to fire some shots in the crowd. On January 5th, 2022, 10 people were reportedly shot at and injured outside a Miami Gardens restaurant, where rappers French Montana and Rob 49 were filming a video. Miami police and fire rescue units might have been having a silent night at work before they had to dutifully respond to calls from a shooting at a restaurant just before 8 p.m. Gunfire reportedly erupted in the parking lot of The Licking, a soul food joint off Northwest 27th Avenue and 177th Street. Following protocols, the building remained sealed off from people several hours after the unfortunate incident, as ambulances and police vehicles continuously paraded to 27th Avenue in Miami Gardens. Not only unidentified individuals were reported to have been injured, as several posts on the internet gave a headline that Rob 49, a popular New Orleans rapper, also got shot and sustained injuries in the incident. Rapper French Montana's status remains unknown, but there's nothing that points to the rapper getting shot until this moment. In addition, one of French Montana's bodyguards was also a victim of the shooting. According to several social media posts, the famous, unforgettable rapper's bodyguard is said to be fighting for his life. Probably the man was out there doing his job and shielding his boss from bullets, and he caught them instead. Miami Gardens Police Department Detective Diana Gorgiu gave a statement and told local outlet WSVN that law enforcement is still working the scene. "We're still working. There's multiple shots. There's multiple cases," she said. "We can't confirm any numbers at this moment because everything is still fresh," she added. Sadly, the paramedics reportedly airlifted 4 victims to the Ryder Trauma Center to get treatment. A first responder gave the account of how many people were visibly injured in the attack via radio transmission. "We had a total of 10 victims. 4 brought themselves to the hospital, and we've treated 6 transported." Another clip was seen on the news where rescuers are wheeling 2 victims on stretchers into the hospital. Incidents like this always have their witnesses, and while some may not want to snitch, others are willing to let the world know what they've just witnessed. A witness named Said Mogul, who was among those watching the video shoot, gave an account of what his eyes had seen before everything blew up. He said someone in the crowd was robbed of his watch, keys, and wallet before the shots rang out. He asked to call his mother and see if we can get spare car keys and make sure, he's okay. And then the gunshots went off, Mogul said. It was like at least 13, 14, 15 gunshots. It was very rapid. It sounded like an assault rifle. Mogul then added, "I took off running and I was looking back, but I was like, you know what, let me just duck first. And then people started asking me, can you help me? When I realized people were asking for help, there was nothing you could do about it when you got shot."
People started running. Some people was running by with blood on their shirt. Some people was crying on the ground asking for help.
The man wasn't taking chances. He wanted to live to see another day. After the shooting had subsided, it remained unclear whether someone was out to get the rapper or some people got in a fight and turned it into gun violence. However, the police have not taken anyone into custody for the shooting. According to CBS reports, law enforcement will go through the videos posted on social media and the surveillance tapes of the area as they investigate the incident. French Montana's shooting predictions. It's easy to assume French Montana is not one of those rappers to get into trouble involving guns, but the rapper had always claimed it's not easy for rappers out there, as they are mostly targeted for known reasons and even the unknown ones. Following the shooting of rapper Lil TJ on June 22, 2022, French Montana talked about how being a rapper is not a safe job, and it mostly comes with fear of being gunned down at any time. The rapper explained in an interview, "It's hard out there for rappers, man." He continued, "We got the hardest job. You don't know where it comes from, man. We think that everybody love us, but everybody don't love us." The rapper sympathized with Lil TJ, the victim at that time, as he said, "I know he's been rushed in from one hospital to another, so I pray for his family. I haven't spoken to him. I heard he's in critical condition. It's a bad situation." French Montana, who had collaborated with Lil TJ numerous times in the past, used his colleague's incident to explain how dangerous being a rapper was. Little did he know that he would be getting his fair share of the danger about 6 months after. Thankfully, the rapper has not been reported to have been shot like his colleagues. Lil TJ was shot multiple times during an attempted armed robbery at a shopping plaza in Edgewater, New Jersey. The rapper underwent emergency surgery after he suffered multiple injuries. Lil TJ's shooting adds to the unending gun violence rappers face in their line of work, and now no one is sure whether someone was out to take French Montana out too. French Montana and Young Thug's beef. French Montana and Young Thug beef wasn't expected, as these two rappers have featured each other on tracks and shared a good relationship. But when French Montana was out to get a word out of Kendrick Lamar for a supposed competition, Young Thug came right out to put him in his place, and this led to their beef. However, it's not likely Young Thug cares about a beef he has with French Montana right now to set up the hit on him. It all started when French Montana went on his Twitter and said that he believed he was on the same level as Kendrick Lamar in terms of hits. The rapper tweeted, "If we just talking about anthems, me versus Kendrick hit for hit, I believe I can go neck to neck. I've been making hits for a long time. It ain't my fault I believe in myself." He continued, "How was I supposed to answer that question? How many times I gotta prove myself before I get mine?" While French Montana thought he could deal with the criticism he got from Twitter users that day, he didn't expect to get a response from one of his industry dogs. Young Thug went straight in and said to French Montana, "Think he got more hits than Kendrick Lamar." Damn, that was a blow right on French Montana's face, and of course, he wasn't willing to let that slide. So the rapper decided to clown Young Thug for wearing a dress in his No Stylist video. The two rappers started trading words as they continuously took jabs at each other back to back, but soon enough, Young Thug decided to give a long speech about the whole situation. "First of all, don't get in your feelings, bro," Young Thug said. "I'm just speaking from the artist's standpoint. You don't got nowhere near more hits than no mother Kendrick Lamar." Then he continued, "Second of all, I got off the phone with Savage. I told him I was coming to with him in Atlanta for a few days. Third of all, that's what I even get for with like you," Young Thug added. "I wore that dress in your video just to show love and support, because I only put that dress on when it's real, when I feel like it's real love, or I feel like this is what it's supposed to be. That's the only time I do that type of because I thought it was love, but that's the thanks I get for with like you." People appeared to be on Young Thug's side as they criticized French Montana for pulling that card on Young Thug. That's the end of today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more content. Thanks.